Hi there, it's Fiona again, here to show you some top tips on how to use these balls. So you may have them at home. Some people have tennis balls, some might be a golfer, hockey ball, or this is my dog's toy, but it's got knobbly bits on it, so I think it'll work well. So you may have these at home. You may want to order some tennis balls. These are great ways of being able to work on your tight spots and muscles if you're finding that they're a little bit achy through lockdown. There's quite a lot of us who are working in different situations now, setups. They're not quite the same, computers are changed, laptops are all sitting a little bit like this, or on our phones quite a lot more than maybe we have been. So I just want to give you a quick workshop on how you can use these things that you might have at home and to try and make yourself feel a little bit better and a bit easier. I know there's quite a few of you who have come to me and who come every 2-3 weeks who are probably struggling a little bit now. So hopefully these things will help you a little bit before, until you can get you back into clinic. So I'm going to do one of my workshops on sort of breathing and stretching, but for now what I would like you to do is just give yourself a good old shake, okay? Good old move about, all right? Get yourself kind of moving a little bit, get everything and stiff, okay? Everything's a wee bit stiffened up, so get the shoulders moving forward and back, all right? Stretching up, stretching forward, get everything loosened off a little bit, okay? Take it to the side, to the other side, okay? It's just a good thing to do before you start using the balls, all right? Get the muscles a wee bit more warmed up, especially if you've been sitting for a wee while. It's good just to do at any point as well if you're just finding you're getting yourself a little bit stiff, okay? Looking over your shoulder to the right. You should hold these things for up to 10 to 15 seconds, all right? Just giving yourself a stretch. Shouldn't get into pain. Okay, and again to the front and then back over the other side, okay? Again, we'll work on these in another workshop, but just as a demonstration right now, just to get yourself moving, okay? Again, don't take things into pain, but just get everything loosened off. Okay, so the balls. I have a golf ball, hockey ball. These are pretty intense, okay? So if you're going to use these, they're really hard. So I would suggest that you use them either on sort of bigger areas, so you might want to use them on lower limb areas, which I'll do a workshop on as well. Today's just upper back. Or trigger point areas, okay? So I prefer using the golf ball on a trigger point because it's not quite so big, but it is pretty intense. So a trigger point is when you've got a pocket of tension in an area of the muscle that really needs worked on. If you've been to me before, you'll hear me talk about trigger points, and we work on that area to try and loosen it off, okay? So you're putting sort of an intense pressure on it for a good few seconds, and then it should just sort of ease itself, okay? So these are pretty intense, so you might want to do these after you've warmed up with either the massage ball, pretend it's a massage ball, or the tennis ball. They're a little bit softer, okay? The massage ball, you will get these online. These are really good for, because they've got little knobbly bits, so they're quite good to feel like you're getting a bit of a massage, you're getting a bit more, a finger-like massage, I suppose. And the tennis ball is softer, okay? So it's quite nice because it can warm up the area a little bit. So let's show you what I mean. So I'm going to lie on the floor. You can lie on the floor or sit up. Okay, we'll lie on the floor first. So get your tennis ball behind you, okay, in the area that you want to work on, and just move it around. Okay, you can have your feet on the floor, flat on the floor. You can have your legs flat on the floor. I just bend them up, okay. You can, if you want to do an extra stretch and actually work your lower back, you can actually take your knees into chest, okay, and just hold it there. Okay, if you fancy just relaxing down a little bit, and then you can move your shoulder around with the ball. Alright, it's quite a nice way. You can also go on your side, working at these areas, okay. Sometimes you can find that this is quite tight in here, and it just warms it up. Okay, if you find that that's a little bit too intense, you might want to do it against the wall. So take your ball, again, behind you, and work it up and down the wall. You can stand, you can sit, just entirely what works for you, okay, and get used to that control. You can take it further down, working your lower back as well. There might be a point in there, you might want to watch TV and just do this, have a wee shimmy. Alright, so that works in that area. Again, you can use the one that's a spiky ball, and that's quite nice because it's a bit bigger and it works, it's a little less intense. So you might find that that's a nicer one for you to use. Okay, when you're using the golf ball or the hockey ball, as I say, it will be a little bit more intense. So what you might want to do is sit against the wall and just press it on. Find that point that's sore and press it on and hold it, and you can count. Often you'll feel it release, okay? Once it's kind of gone, you'll feel that kind of muscle release, okay? So you might want to count it down, or we might just want to wait until it's settled. Okay. Take it in to where it's comfortable. Okay, don't be going crazy with them. Okay, what we don't want to do is you to make things worse. We just want to ease it. Okay, so be mindful of your own body and try not to go crazy. There's a difference between muscle and bone. You will know it. When you hit a bone, it's very, very painful. So just work around it, get used to using them. As I say, you might be better with a tennis ball to start, other than just going straight in for a hockey ball. We'll demonstrate with a hockey ball. It's exactly the same principle, all right? But again, you might find that you want to use it lower down. Quite often it's good for sort of in the glute, kind of lower back kind of area in here. A fleshier part is better, okay? You don't want to be using this on your neck, okay? You don't want to be lying on your neck and putting pressure on there, okay? So use it more in a fleshier area. Another top tip for you today is if you've got a sock, big sock, any kind of sock that you can tie at the end, pop a tennis ball in and another one in. And we use this in the business, call this the peanut. So the peanut's really good because it's got a couple of uses, so get it quite tight in there, okay? Tie a knot into it. Tie a wee knot in there. All right, so it's quite tight. Lovely. So you can use the peanut for the back of the neck. So again, if you want to work in there, you can use the palm of your hand and the pressure of your hand onto that area. I know that I'm quite sore on one side of my neck today, so I'm going to work a little bit on there. So it's a good way of doing it. Again, you might find it too intense if you lie and try and get into a contorted area of rolling about the floor or on the side of the wall. So you might want to just use your hand. It's really good for in the top of the muscle as well here, up in your traps. Okay, remember it's a big muscle. Okay, so there's quite a lot of points to that. So you might find that you want to work on that. Okay, coming into your arms, you might find that your arms are getting a little bit sore from tapping away at the computer or lots of cleaning jobs or DIY jobs I think a lot of people are doing, so you might want to work on your arms. And again, you can do that with any of the balls, okay? If there's points that you know are quite sore and you want to work on, you can use the ball, okay? Just rolling it down. So they're quite nice, okay? So you've got a few options. This is also good for your lower back. So again, if you're struggling a little bit with lower back, you can pop it underneath. So between your spine, on each side of your spine, there's two big long muscles, okay, and they get quite tight. They're massive big muscles, run the length of your back. So what you want to do is try and massage them using this, okay. So you can sit it at the bottom of your back and just get used to being on it, okay. It can feel a wee bit intense to start, and what you can do is you can just roll on that, you can lie on it, you can take it right the way up. Again, you can use it on the wall, you can use it on the floor, you can sit there and pull your knees up if you really want to stretch that off and give it a real intense pressure, okay, and work on that. You can roll about, give yourself a little bit of a roll, but just take it to where it's comfortable for you, okay. As I say, we don't want to injure anything, we just want to stretch it out. So hopefully that's been quite helpful using the balls, and you know what you can use and what not to use. If you've got a dog toy that's spiky, you can use it, give it a good clean. The last couple of things I want to say to you is, remember to get up, don't sit for too long, stretch yourself off, okay, give yourself a good stretch. It feels amazing when you can do that. I quite like to have heat when I'm feeling a bit sore and a bit stiff, so a hot water bottle comes to bed with me every night if I'm feeling a little bit sore and tight in my shoulders or in my back, okay, so a bit of heat is great. And as I say to my clients, some Epsom salts in a bath is fantastic. Not only is it good for your anxiety levels and a bit of relaxation, but it's really great to get the magnesium into your muscles and soak in a bath. So that's a lovely thing to do if you have a bath. If not, a really nice warm hot shower onto those muscles in the morning or at night is also really good. Lots of water, drink lots of water throughout the day. That makes you get up, have a drink, but it also means that your body's getting a good flushing as well. Okay, thanks again for watching.